Hey guys, Atul from Simplify Python again. And in the previous video we have seen how can we install Python with very minimal setup, right? And I promised you that I will try to when we run the Python setup. Let me run the Python setup again. And if you have not seen our previous video, I'll provide the link in the description below. We have installed Python with the minimal setup on the default option, the install now, and I promised you that I'll tell you that what will be the option that we will see when we will click on this customize installation option. This customize installation option for the advanced users, I mean, not the advanced in that way, advanced in way like if you want to access Python from for all of your users, so you want to customize the Python installation directly, and you want to manually choose which features of Python you install or not. So when you run the Python setup grabbed from the python.org, www.python.org, you run the setup, you see the first window like this, right? So what I'm going to basically click on the customize installation option here, and here you will see a lot of options. One is the documentation. If you are a very beginner, little or nothing about Python, I recommend checking this option, because this will install the Python documentation files in your local machine. So whenever you go with the help function, or whenever you are using some kind of tools to use Python, you will see those helps there. Pip is very important option, and this is the thing that make Windows installer of Python better than the Linux installer and Mac installer. In Linux and Mac operating system, Python is already installed, but in most of the Linux distribution we have to install pip separately. What is pip? Pip is basically the package manager of Python. What does package manager mean? We can discuss this thing in a separate video, but for now you can think it like Python as a programming language is not sufficient to develop applications. We need some kind of extension, some kind of extra toolings, and those toolings have to install separately, right? But it is not like that you download those setups of those extension toolings, and you download these extensions and toolings in Python are called packages, and Python has a lot of a number of package managers to make this thing easier. The pip is the official package manager of Python. And other thing is TCL, TK, and idle. Idle is basically the official IDE of Python, official kind of editor and IDE where we will do our setup and all. So I recommend taking this option also. Python test suite. Ultimately you are going to learn in Python. If you are going with the development, you will learn to write test cases. This thing is also important. PyLauncher is important. For all user option, this option is only important if you want to install Python for all the users of your Windows machine. Since I am using Windows, that is why I am using Windows. If you want to install for all the system users, Python for all of system users, then you tick this option. So I am ticking all the options here. Then I click the next. Here I have to tick on this option, install for all users, and as I click on install for all users, the directory is changed. By default the directory is your current user local program, but as I click on this option, it will change the directory to the program files. And some other options are also there. Add Python to environment variable. This option is also very important because it will make Python available in our command line, and we will be needing Python in our command line a lot of time. A lot of time that we work with Python, we work on command line as well. And these two options are basically kind of optional for you. It will download the debugging symbols for you, and this will download the debugging binaries, but this thing can only be installed when you have Visual Studio 2015 or 17 or the 19 preview kind of. Then you can install so I'm leaving these checkbox option, but I'm ticking all the checkboxes above all the 5 checkboxes which are on the top of this screen. And one thing that I also want to do, I usually do that, I install Python in my root directory, in my C drive directly. So because the program files has a space in its name, and sometime when we are working with Python files, the space in the path may create some kind of problems. We have to put double quotes, and so I don't want any problems. I don't want any manually work to do. I'm a lazy person kind of thing. So I will install Python in my root directory, C Python 37. I can change the name, but let's be it 3.7, like 3.7. So if I click on install, the Python installation will begin as the previous window, and it will take some time. So you can install Python with these as advanced setups as well, and this is very much simple. I mean, as you have installed Python, if you want to verify, you have to go to your start menu and find for the P for Python folder. Since I do not have clicked on install, so Python is not installed there. Then the second thing, I have to open my command prompt and type the command python space _version, enter. Since Python has not been installed in my machine, that is why Python is not recognized as an internal external command. I'm getting this kind of message. If you have installed Python correctly, you will get something like Python 3.7.1 written here. So this is how you can install Python in your machine. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much.